how to seduce any woman you want. If you think seduction is like solving a Rubik's Cube while skateboarding, take a deep breath, because the truth is much simpler. Seduction isn't magic tricks or a circus act. It's about creating a connection, being authentic, and above all, having fun. You know that person who walks into a room and without much effort, everyone notices? That kind of power is already within you, just waiting to be unlocked. The question isn't what you have, but how you play with it. So, ready to turn the game around? The key here is to understand that seduction is like cooking a good barbecue. There's no point in adding a ton of seasoning if the meat is no good. In other words, seduction is a reflection of who you truly are, not who you pretend to be. Want an example? When you speak passionately about something you love, people feel it and are automatically drawn to you. It's like you're a DJ playing the perfect track at a party. The trick? Be natural and authentic, without forcing anything. Now, there's a classic mistake a lot of people make, focusing too much on the woman and forgetting about themselves. Dude, if you're more worried about what she thinks than about being yourself, you've already lost half the battle. Women pick up on that in the blink of an eye. Instead of chasing validation, focus on being the kind of guy who doesn't need to ask for it. A confident, secure guy who knows he's worth it. After all, no one can resist someone who values themselves first. And here comes the game changer. Shifting your mindset. Seduction isn't about what you do to impress others, but about who you are inside. Be that guy who lives his passions, whose eyes light up when talking about what he loves, and who isn't afraid to be genuine. When you build a solid foundation, attraction happens almost like magic. Imagine walking into a room full of people and realizing that everyone notices you without you even saying a word. No, that's not a superpower. It's pure confidence. When you're comfortable in your own skin, it shows. The energy is contagious, and guess what? Women notice it instantly. Confidence is like a flashing billboard. Hey, I know who I am, and I'm good with that. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want to be around someone like that? Now, you're probably thinking, but how do I build this confidence? The answer is simpler than it seems. Look at your life. What are you good at? It could be your job, sports, or even when you're the one who sends the perfect meme in your friends' group chat. These moments where you shine are the foundation of your confidence. It's not about being arrogant. It's about recognizing your value and showing it to the world. Another key point is stepping into discomfort. Want to get more confident? Face your fears head on. Starting a conversation with a stranger, for example, might seem like climbing Everest, but in reality, it's just a hill. You don't need to be perfect or have all the answers ready. What matters is showing up, smiling, and showing interest. Every time you do this, the nervousness fades and your confidence grows. Remember, confidence is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. And here's another thing. Women are drawn to guys who don't feel the need to prove anything to anyone. This "I'm good with myself" attitude is rare these days, and that's what makes it so valuable. Next, we'll talk about how communication can be the secret to creating instant connections. Curious? Stick with me. There's a lot more to come. Have you noticed how some people make any conversation feel like a show? That's the power of sharp communication. When it comes to seduction, knowing how to express yourself is your ace in the hole. But here's the catch. It's not about what you say, but how you say it. Your tone of voice, the way you pause between words, and even the energy you give off can turn a simple chat into something that captivates attention. Real communication doesn't impress. It connects. And you know what the number one secret is? Knowing how to listen. Yes, listening, that rare talent these days. While most people are busy giving a monologue about themselves, you can be the guy who actually pays attention. For example, notice when she changes her tone talking about something she loves, or when her eyes light up mentioning a dream. Picking up on these details is like having access to the secret code for deeper, unforgettable conversations. Another golden tip is to improve your questions. Skip the generic, "What do you do?" and try something like, "What do you enjoy most about what you do?" It might sound simple, but this shift changes everything. It gives her the space to open up emotionally and creates a richer connection. It shows that you're not just making small talk, but genuinely interested in getting to know her. Women love guys who explore this deeper side with genuine curiosity. Lastly, practice the art of how you speak. A calm tone of voice, a steady rhythm, and natural pauses convey confidence. Add a slight smile, and boom, you're already creating a more relaxed vibe. It's like tuning the radio to a song everyone wants to hear. Want to attract someone special? First, understand that the foundation of attraction lies in the value you project. No, it's not about expensive cars or gym muscles. Personal value is the energy you bring to the world. It's having interesting stories, living with purpose, and being the guy who inspires. Women don't just fall for sweet words. They want to feel that you're different, someone with a unique perspective on life. To start building this, invest in yourself. Ask yourself, what do I love doing? What do I want to accomplish in life? Whether it's learning a new skill, hitting the gym, or exploring a new hobby, the important thing is to keep growing. When you're challenging yourself and evolving, it shows in how you interact with people. It's like your energy says, I have something special to share. Another thing that makes a difference: take care of your environment. This includes your emotions, your home, and even how you manage your time. You know that guy who keeps his life organized, solves problems, and still comes up with creative date ideas? That's the guy who stands out. Small gestures, like having a tidy space or being punctual, show maturity and thoughtfulness. Qualities any woman values. And remember, personal value isn't something you shout from the rooftops. It's something you show. You don't need to brag about your achievements. Your actions speak for you. Be authentic, consistent, and show real results, not empty promises. How to enchant without saying a word. Before you even open your mouth, your body is already giving everything away. Believe it or not, body language speaks louder than any words, especially to women who pick up on these signals in a split second. So, it's time to ask yourself, what is your body saying about you? If you want to exude confidence and presence, start by adjusting this silent communication that's happening all the time. First, posture. Nothing screams, I've got this, more than standing tall, with relaxed shoulders and an open chest. This shows you're confident and at ease. Whereas slouching or fidgeting says the opposite. When you walk into a room with this solid posture, you're already signaling to the world, I know who I am, and I'm in control. It's the kind of attitude that effortlessly grabs attention. Next comes eye contact. Eye contact is like that perfect shot in soccer. It can change the game. Looking someone in the eyes while you talk creates an instant connection and shows you're fully present. But take it easy, it's not about staring like an unprogrammed robot. Balance direct eye contact with smiles and subtle movements, and you'll come across as natural and engaged, without overdoing it. Finally, the details. Your gestures tell a story. Calm, controlled movements, like adjusting your watch or holding a glass, convey confidence and self-control. On the other hand, excessive hand gestures or fidgeting in your chair signals nervousness. Be the guy who's in control of his movements, because your body language is like a billboard announcing who you are. Seduction isn't about having killer pickup lines or some elaborate strategy. It's about understanding how women see the world and what really matters to them. Instead of trying to impress, focus on making her feel unique and special. In the end, what truly attracts a woman isn't just what you have, but how you make her feel when she's with you. Here's a golden tip. Women value moments that create memories. This doesn't mean you need grand gestures, but thoughtful details. Remember that restaurant she mentioned liking? Plan a trip there. Did she say she loves sunsets? How about a spot with a great view? These things show you're paying attention, and nothing is more attractive than feeling noticed. Another crucial point. It's not just what you do, but why you do it. When you talk passionately about your projects or goals, you show you have purpose in life. To women, this is a sign of stability and a clear vision for the future. At the same time, show curiosity about her dreams and opinions. This balance between sharing and listening creates a powerful emotional connection. And never forget, every woman is different. Ready-made formulas don't work here. Pay attention to the signals she gives and adjust your approach as the moment requires. True seduction is like improvising in music. You feel the rhythm and respond at the right time. Flirting is like seasoning a dish. The right amount turns something ordinary into something unforgettable. It goes beyond words, creating that delicious tension that blends curiosity and emotion. Think of it as a dance. You take a step, observe the response, and adjust the rhythm. The trick lies in balance. Playfulness to keep things fun and confidence to keep them intriguing. Forget being obvious. Good flirting leaves people intrigued. Start by using humor and mystery as your secret weapons. A light-hearted joke can break the ice and bring out that smile that opens any door. For example, if she mentions her favorite music, say something like, "Oh, so that's why you're always smiling. Your playlist must be magic." This kind of humor shows you're relaxed, but attentive. It's a clever way to create connection without falling into cliches. Beyond words, there's the power of body language. A glance that lingers just a little longer or a subtle smile can say everything without a single word. Small movements, like leaning in slightly while talking or lightly touching her arm, create closeness. But the key here is naturalness. No mechanical or exaggerated moves. These details make the moment feel spontaneous and memorable. And, of course, pay attention to the signs. If she laughs at your jokes, maintains eye contact, and seems fully engaged in a conversation, congratulations, you're doing great. If she seems distant or distracted, it might be time to adjust your tone or even give her a bit of space. Flirting is a game of exchange, not a monologue. Every successful interaction reaches that point where you wonder, should I move forward or wait a little longer? This is the critical moment that separates confident men from those stuck in doubt. Acting too soon might ruin the vibe, while waiting too long can let the moment fizzle out. The good news is that women usually give clear signals when they're ready. You just need to pay attention. Notice the details. If she maintains eye contact, leans toward you, or casually touches you, those are great signs. Also, watch how she reacts to your teasing or compliments. If she stays engaged, smiles, or playfully responds, it's practically a go sign written across her forehead. These small gestures are like flashing green lights. That's your cue to take the interaction to the next level. When you feel the moment is right, be confident but unhurried. It could be inviting her to continue the conversation somewhere quieter, suggesting a future date, or even making a more intimate gesture, like holding her hand. The secret is reading the room and her pace. If you sense hesitation, back off without drama. Showing that you respect her timing earns you even more points in the seduction game. Making a move doesn't mean pressuring. It means leading the situation with clarity. Be direct about your intentions, but always with an air of calm and control. This gives her the confidence to follow your lead. And remember, seduction doesn't end after the first date or the first move. It's an ongoing invitation to build something deeper. Now that you know the path, it's time to put it into practice. Ready to master the game? Then go for it and shine. How many times have you tried, put in the effort, and still ended up alone, while others seem to win over any woman with ease? That frustration, that sense of helplessness, of seeing the woman of your dreams in someone else's arms. I know how much that hurts. But the good news is you don't have to keep going through this. The obsession method was created precisely for those who are tired of facing these disappointments and are ready to turn things around. With techniques based on psychological studies and proven strategies, you'll learn how to make any woman feel an uncontrollable desire for you, even if, up until now, you've only faced rejection. It's time to stop living with that pain, to stop dealing with loneliness and the feeling of not being good enough. The obsession method is the key you need to turn the page and finally become the kind of man who naturally attracts, who sparks interest and passion in any woman. Put an end to this. Click the link below in the comments and start transforming your love life now with the method that has already helped thousands of men just like you. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this and watch the next video that's already playing on your screen.